40-30-20. 40-30-20. 210 going junior.
Between a circus and a poker game, really. You know, because it gets people's antics get kind of crazy sometimes.
We're not there yet. 40, 30, 20.
In a way, like a poker game, because we're all bidding on certain fish. We're just gambling on how the fish is going to cut out. And if you watch throughout the day, the prices it goes up and down. Sometimes depending on who's on the line at that time. Sometimes you have the bigger players, they step off the line for a little while, prices drop, you know, and you got to make your move sometimes, you know. So it really, you know, it's a challenge. It's fun, you know. It's especially when you win. Every once in a while, I mean, I've seen throughout the years, I've seen coffee fly across the room. Before we could smoke in here, right? So cigarettes flying at each other. You know, it gets heated sometimes.
690, 87 CF, 40-30, 40-10, 6, 590, 80, 70 CF.
And it looks chaotic. The thing is that there is a method to the madness. So, you know, obviously we wouldn't be able to do as much fish on 6 days a week if we weren't organized and basically have a good program.
The bulk of what comes to the auction is the longline fish. You know, like today we have, you know, about 100,000 roughly, and that's what, 6 boats I think today.
As we've grown and expanded, basically to set up a program like this is a matter of just the minds working together to come up with the best possible approach.
Because it's actually really a world market, and whoever pays the most will get the fish. So a lot of our fish will go to the mainland and things like that because they're willing to pay the price. And Hawaii has really, really good fish, so you know the demand is there, and as long as other countries aren't catching, then the prices here go even higher.
40-10, 8, 790, 87 CF, 740, 30, 40-10, 7.
I've had tunas go off at like $25 a pound, $27 a pound. So if you've got a 200-pound fish, that's a fair amount of money. You know, I've had tunas go out the door at about $2,000-3,000 for one fish.
It's crazy, you know. It's just well, all you need is 2 people who really want the fish, and the price can get really stupid.
You got the fishermen on one side, you got the buyers on the other. And in this case, you've got the regular buyers, but you also have, this being Hawaii, we let cash buyers in as well. So that's why there's so many people here. Yeah, so they are in other words, there are the pros and there's the Joes. And the pros know what they're doing. The Joes may not know exactly what's happening.
When I first started, it was very, the language itself, you know, was very kind of exclusive because everything was in slang, where the combination of Japanese, Chinese, Portuguese, it was all mixed up languages used, and so I think that was just so outsiders had a hard time getting in because they wouldn't understand what's going on. So now it's pretty much in English, right? So you know it's easier to you know see what's going on. But in the beginning, I mean, there were crazy calls for what meant a certain price.